Welcome to another episode of Meadowvale's Top 10 Need to Know. I'm Karen Moschler, your elementary principal. Our number 6 of our top 10 Need to Know is all about safety drills. Each year, we are required by law to have 5 fire drills. We had our first fire drill last week, and our students and staff did an amazing job of getting out of our building quickly and safely. We'll continue to have a number of those drills this fall. We'll also be starting our lockdown drills, which are, again, we are required by law to hold 5 of those each year. We use the protocol or practice of ALICE, which stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. And you will be receiving more information about that practice before we do our first lockdown drill in the next couple weeks. So watch for a letter to come home through Campus Messenger. We are also required to have bus evacuation drills. Whether or not your child rides a bus on a daily basis, we do have all students participate in bus evacuations because it is likely that throughout the school year, your child will ride the bus at least for field trips. So we'll hold the first of our bus evacuation drills next week when we also do our PBIS, training of bus expectations. And finally, we'll have a severe storms drill, or what we traditionally know as a tornado drill, each April when we participate in that severe storms week. And our number 5 is about our health room. We have a health room that is overseen by a school licensed registered nurse who is Mary Appleton. And on a daily basis, we have our health services secretary, which many of you know, Ms. Rita. Ms. Rita helps out when students have an injury or they're not feeling well, or provides medications if we have that information on file and need to do so. If you have any questions about ever having your child receive medications at school, don't hesitate to reach out to Ms. Rita or Mary Appleton via email or phone call. Please know that we are an allergy-aware school district, which means we pay attention to allergies, and we do our best to ensure that those students do not come in contact with things that might cause them some struggles. And so one of the ways we help do that is we reduce the number of foods that come into our building, for example, birthday treats. And so last week, or most recently, you received a letter, both in a hard copy as well as through our weekly update, about birthday treats and how we discourage families from bringing in food birthday treats because you don't know which students in your child's classroom have specific allergies and how many diabetics we have, and we want to honor all students. So please continue to support us by not sending in food treats. And also just a reminder, we are a latex-free zone, so please never bring in or send in latex balloons. If your child should need to have activity restrictions because of an injury or something else, please know that if it's for more than one day, we do need a doctor's note. We also ask that you report all communicable diseases. That's things like strep throat, chicken pox, those kinds of things. Please report those to the health office. They do keep track of how many of those we have per classroom or per school building, and we have certain stipulations about when we send notes home to the entire school family or the entire classroom families, so that you're aware if there are a number of communicable diseases in your child's classroom or in our school. And then I encourage you to go out onto our school website, our district website, which I share here, under departments in the section for health services. Under that section, you'll find information about allergies. You'll find information about illnesses and communicable diseases. And then you'll also find information about when your child should or should not come to school if they're feeling ill. And so that information, I believe, is under illnesses and communicable diseases. You see that information here. And so, of course, we want your child in school every day that he or she is able to be here, but recognize that there are times when children are ill and should not be at school. So please take a peek at that on our school district website. And with that, I also want to share with you that coming up shortly, we have our Meadowvale School Walkathon, which is on Friday, September 27th. We encourage you to help your child reach their pledges of $30 at least in order for them to gain the prize. And there are other prizes which were in the pink pamphlet that came out. Please know that the funds that are raised here all go back to support your children. Last year we raised over $19,000. The majority of that is used for annual subscription fees to programs such as IXL, Language Arts and Math, reflex math, and reading eggs. And those are programs that our teachers and students use on a daily basis within our school to support reading and math instruction. So, and this is the only fundraiser that we do as a school. Our PTO does some other fundraisers, but this is the one fundraiser that we do as a school. So we ask that you help and support us and get those pledges. I want to thank you again for sharing your children with us. We are enjoying the beginning of another great school year. I want you to have a great weekend, whether you're supporting the Packers or the Vikings. And we'll see you again on Monday. On Monday, September 16th, it will be a Mighty Mustang Monday, and we encourage students and staff to wear red and black or any Mustang gear that they have. Again, thank you so much and have a wonderful weekend.